Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. We've got a lot going on, obviously, in the world these days, so I haven't been around in a couple days, but we will be back to hopefully regular uploads at least for the next few weeks. Anyhow, we continue our run here. The first thing there is kind of things that make you smart, and that is ultimately if you're looking for ways to improve your overall intelligence and or your emotional intelligence and or things that are important to you, please feel free to reach out at a connected level at PO Perception on Twitter and or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either one will get you in touch with me or a member of the team, and we can make something happen from there. And it is our goal to do that for your listening pleasure and also to make life a little better for you. So, smart people, they tend to stall on conflict. That is to say, they attempt to look for ways to connect with other people based on commonality rather than conflict. And a lot of times, people who are extremely passionate about social issues, political issues, issues of a personal nature, will oftentimes run in when they're emotionally charged, but the smarter ones kind of take a value of the flexibility of a person's opinion, and they also look at, am I going to be in agreement with this person? Am I going to be able to make a difference with this person? The next is they don't fixate on the past. A lot of times, people who are of less intelligence or of lesser intelligence tend to fixate on the past. This is because they think the good old days were always good and tomorrow ain't as bad as it seems, to borrow a Billy Joel line. And I think that's a major thing. Look, we can learn from the past, we can grow from the past, we can have positive memories of the past, but the past isn't something we can co create to recreate because we've gained more knowledge since then. We've gained more wisdom since then, we hope. We've gained more ability since then to look at things from a more balanced way. And it's super important to begin to look at things from that perspective in order to be able to be more overall balanced and intelligent and interactive with the way in which we want to see the world, and that becomes super, super valuable. And then again, uh, a lot of times we avoid the smarter people will tend to avoid the stressors related to the past and or the idea of making the past about where we are as people. And what that really means in a deeper way is to kind of begin to look at life from another perspective, and that is to say, you know, opening a mindset that allows us to see life in a more balanced perspective, but also understanding that opinions aren't facts. They're not realities. They're just opinions. And it's not to say, you know, that we 100% can't have opinions. Certainly everyone has them, but holding on to opinions as facts gets very, very dangerous. And a lot of people do this simply because they want to be able to um, ultimately get to a good space. Smart people also are willing to remain in motion toward the action of whatever they're trying to accomplish to the best of their ability, and they begin to understand the value of being active in all things. Active doesn't necessarily mean they're always moving, but they're always growing. They're always looking towards making motion towards something new or being in a good way in terms of moving forward. And sometimes being smart in that manner is capable of identifying the things that really get to a good space for ourselves in a healthy manner. And when we do that, we also begin to know how it is that we begin to kind of link things forward, get us forward, and be able to do everything we need to do in order to do things in a manner that is smart, healthy, intelligent, and overall super valuable in a good way there. And again, looking at life in a new way can be super intelligent and somewhat valuable when we're trying to avoid complaining, because smart people realize that complaining without action is going to lead them to ineffectiveness. It's going to lead them to a lack of really intelligence and integrity towards what they're trying to accomplish. Look, complaining is something we're all guilty of doing from time to time. We all need to be more mindful of the way we use our words, but you can't force a person to want to change. And the desire to force a person to want to change is what makes a lot of people overtly complain more than they should. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you, keep your mind on the moment, your feet on the ground. Until next time, everybody.